And welcome back to Eagan Wildcat Stadium here. We have a South Suburban Conference matchup between the 6-2-1 Eagan Wildcats versus the away team, the Farmington Tigers, with a record of 5-2-1 on the season. Both teams are having relatively good success this year, and as of now, they are numbers 3 and 4 in the South Suburban Conference. Eagan with a 2-0-1 record in conference, and Farmington with a 2-1-0 record in conference.
Forward, senior, number 7, Carter Watkinson. Midfield, senior, number 10, Cole Eckert. Midfield, senior, number 12, Caleb Lolog. Forward, junior, number 14, Jonathan Gideon. Defense, junior, number 16, Alex Kiagi. And forward, senior number 22, Jonas Malang. The Tigers' assistant coach is Wyatt Wagner. The head coach of the Farmington Tigers is Mike Wagner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
there
our
we have the
visitors
starting
to
lineup for the Farmington Tigers today. Looking at their statistics over the season so far, they have no main scorers. They have a bunch of players with 2 goals on the season to kind of keep things going for them. They spread the wealth pretty well. And here for the Wildcats, we have Jack Hillisheim starting in goal. Midfielder Sam Ginther, number 3.
Forward, senior number 10, Captain Ryan Erickson.
The leading scorer for the squad, Ryan Erickson, captain, number 10.
Midfield, junior number 11, Orlando Escobar.
Orlando Escobar.
Defense, senior number 12, Captain Jake Kolamainen.
Another one of our senior captains, Jake Kolamainen, on defense.
Midfield, junior number 13, Philip Caputo.
Junior, Philip Caputo, number 13.
Senior number 14, Jackson Stavros.
Real strong defender, Jackson Stavros, number 14.
Senior number 16, Dalton Hunstead.
Another one of our senior strong crowd here with number 16, Dalton Hunstead.
Captain Hunter Goff.
The tower of power on the back line, number 17, Hunter Goff.
Adrian Morales.
Number 18, Adrian Morales, Jr.
21, Daniel Gonzalez.
And our final defensive player, number 21, Daniel Gonzalez.
The coaches are David Juarez and Ulu Ozturk. The head coach of the Eagan Wildcats is Turk Ozturk. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagan Wildcats.
We've got a beautiful evening for the game tonight. It's a crisp 62 degrees here at Wildcat Stadium after a hard rain today. The field looks to be in pretty good condition. The Eagan Wildcat girls team just beat the Farmington girls 3-0 to go to 7-0-2 on the season. And the boys hope to continue that record and take it to the Farmington Tigers as well. Boys with their traditional cheer to start the game out. Making sure they all buy into Coach Turk's philosophy of the season here. Strong defense, opportunistic attacks. And the Eagan Wildcats will be in the home black against the Tigers in the visitors white. Looks like the Farmington Tigers are going to start with the kickoff to start the game. And game on. We're hoping to see a good offensive push here from the Wildcats here. We got Sam Ginther on the ball. Switching fields, getting it to Adrian Morales. Looks like the Farmington Tigers are going to attack with some speed. But an easy ball in to Jack Hillisheim at the top of the box. Daniel Gonzalez, number 21, over to Hunter Goff, who clears it out towards Dalton Hunstead. Out of bounds off the Tigers, throwing for Daniel Gonzalez. Good ball, good touch. Nice run up the side from Dalton. Good cross. Got Phillip on the backside with a good header towards the goal. It's nice to see them spread the field here. Got Dalton Hunstead on the right side. Little mistouch there to get it back, but let's see how our defense lines up here. One of the things we've really been noticing on the season this year so far is the very strong defense. We don't allow a lot of through balls, and we don't allow a lot of attacks onto Jack Hillesheim, allowing him to come up with some good saves, and he's made some good saves to keep him in some games. Dalton Hunstead shoulders the ball down. Mistouches it out of bounds. Throw in for number 22 on the Farmington team, Jonas Melling. Good slide tackle by Sam Ginther to clear the ball. Good solid defense. Jackson Stavros putting it off of one of the forwards for Farmington to get the throw in for Jake Coleman out of the Wildcats. It's nice to see the quick touches. Ooh, we got a good run going from Ryan Erickson up the left side. See if he can beat him. Drops that shoulder. Good cross. Ooh, and a great touch in by Dalton Hunstead to get his foot on that ball. Good save by the goaltender for Farmington, number 1, Will Buffington.
Number 16.
He does punch it out of bounds, so we get the corner kick for Eagan, their first of the game.
Corner kick for the Wildcats. This will be their first of the game on the far side.
Looks like Sam Ginther here, number 3, senior, will be taking this first corner kick.
Ginther, number 3.
During the girls' game, one of the corner kicks early in the game, they had it curve in right off the corner kick, so we'll see if Sam can recreate that. Good ball. Goalie goes up and gets it in front of Jake Coleman. And nice little play, making the run up the side again here. We have Ryan Erickson. Ooh, excuse me, that's Philip Caputo. Now Ryan Erickson has the ball. He's looking for the cross. Touches it out of bounds for a goal kick for the Will Buffington from the Farmington Tigers. Hunter Goff with a strong clear, gets a big foot on it. A little physical play by Ryan Erickson there to knock the defender off the ball, and he's has an attempt there to cross it up. Gets caught up in his feet just a little bit. We see a little bit of slippage going on out there from Jake Coleman and the defender. The grass could be a little bit wet from all the rainfall last evening. Looks like we got a throw in for Eagan Wildcats. Nice toss up to number 11, Orlando Escobar.
Corner kick, Wildcats, their second.
Looks like Sam Ginther is going to take another corner kick from the left here. That corner kick was forced by Philip Caputo.
Number 3, Sam Ginther with the kick for the Wildcats.
You see Ryan Erickson giving him a short option here, but he's covered by number 3 for Farmington. Asking for his 10 yards. And the ball gets played short. Slight mistouch there to turn it over. Now our defense has to get back. Looks like they've got numbers. But some good hustle by Hunter Goff. Looks like a foul on Eagan. A slide tackle there. Be a free kick for Farmington. And we have an Eagan player down on the field. Looks to be number 21, Daniel Gonzalez, comes up limping. Now you can see there a little slide tackle, a little physical play. Good ball into the box. Nice clear by Hunter Goff, getting that 6'2" frame on it. Nice job clearing the defensive zone. Defenders have to be careful there about letting the Tigers run free. Looks like they may have been potentially offsides on that play, but we were able to turn it around. Good through ball by Sam Ginther. And what looks to be a tackle of sorts. Not sure if it was a slide tackle or just kind of pulled him down, but just outside the box, it'll be a free kick. Looks like he put his hip into him. Nice little physical soccer play, nothing dirty about that. But they do issue the yellow card. It'll be the first yellow card of the game on number 2, Tanner Reed. Looks like the referee did not appreciate the extra little bit of hip there he threw into him. And this free kick will be taken by number 12, Jake Coleman, just outside the box.
Number 2, Tanner Reed, the time 6:09. Placed on the field by number 13, Kyle Urban. They will resume with a free kick for the Wildcats.
Number 3 subs in Kyle Urban for Tanner Reed. Here comes the free kick. Ooh, puts it far post. And there was a whistle for something. I'm not sure what it was, but it will be a free kick.
Foul on the Wildcats, free kick for Farmington.
Looks like a foul was called on the Wildcats for not quite sure what. Jumped the ball on the free kick, so they'll redo it with number 16, Alex Kagi.
For the Wildcats, Carlos Melgar, number 4.
And we sub for the Wildcats. Carlos Melgar comes in for number 21, Daniel Gonzalez. Still is limping a little bit from that hit earlier. And the game is back on. Looks like they've Farmington on the attack. We've got 4 defenders back to cover it, and legs get taken out just outside the box here. Foul on Adrian Morales. They will get a free kick from just outside the box. Looks like the free kick will be taken by number 10, Cole Eckert, one of their captains. Jack Hillesheim is lining up the wall. Looks like they're going to put a 3-person wall up front. And he sneaks it in the right post past Jack Hillesheim and past the wall for an early goal off a free kick by Cole Eckert of the Farmington Tigers to take a 1-0 lead early in the game here with 8 minutes played. Here we have the replay. A beautiful shot. Puts it right in that upper corner. Excellent job by the Farmington Tigers to take advantage of that unfortunate foul by the Wildcats. We'll see if the Wildcats can persevere here and make a little comeback. They've been down a few times early and have made it come back. It's a good run by Dalton Hunstead. Still in control. The ball is off of the Tigers in front of Carlos Melgar for the Eagan Wildcats. We have a throw-in by Dalton Hunstead. See if he can get it towards the box. Nice, strong throw-in. A couple heads on it. And they just punch it out of bounds to clear the box. We'll just call a do-over here. Number 16, Dalton Hunstead on the throw-in again. It looks like they had numbers on us in the box there. We didn't have quite enough Eagan players in there to gather that down. Good defensive play by Carlos Melgar there. And a strong slide tackle by Hunter Goff to punch the ball and slow down the attack for the Farmington Tigers. They'll get a throw in here. Looks like a throw in for number 12, Caleb Roleg. We're trying to organize our ball boys to here to get them to speed the game along just a little bit. Nice strong throw in. Clear by Hunter Goff. Little mistouch by Sam Ginther there. Looks like the Farmington team has come to life just a little bit here. A strong attack. Some fancy footwork by number 5, but Adrian holds him up. Nice little clear there. Handball by the Farmington Tigers.
Handball violation. Free kick for the Wildcats.
Free kick for Hunter Goff, trying to move quickly. Wildcats have not quite gotten down into the offensive zone yet. We have Orlando Escobar, some pretty moves on the ball, plays it back to Jake Kolemainen, and he returns the favor. Looks like we have a little confusion on the back line there. Players not sure who's going to take it. Hunter Goff just sends it out of bounds to clean things up and readjust. We have a throw in for Caleb Rolig of the Farmington Tigers. Looks like the Wildcats are looking a little bit discombobulated here, trying to. And the sooner I say it, there's a misplay on the box and a shot left of Jack Hillesheim. Put the Farmington Tigers up 2-0. Here's the replay, a little header, just happened to end up on the foot of the Farmington Tigers. Not much Jack Hillesheim could do on that one. Looks like that goal was scored by number 7, Carter Watkinson, for the Farmington Tigers, to give them a 2-goal lead here. Wildcats are going to have to play from down, see if they can gather themselves up.
Number 4, Eagan Watkinson. In the 11th minute, the time of the goal is 10 minutes, 51 seconds.
The bad news, the Wildcats are down 2-0. The good news is we still have a very solid amount of game left. Jackson Stavros plays it out of bounds. Throw in for the number 5, Ben Lessert. Looks like our first touch on the ball here needs to just be a bit quicker. We're kind of hanging on to it a little too long, letting Farmington come to us and disrupt our plays, forcing us to kick it out of bounds here. Another throw in for the Farmington Tigers. Young man has a pretty good arm there, number 12, Caleb Rolig. Ball out of bounds, throw in for the Wildcats.
Substitution for the Wildcats in the game, number 2, Farron Soledimeno.
Wildcats sub out Dalton Hunstead and sub in number 2, Farron Soledimeno. Coach Turk may be looking for a little spark here to try to get something going. Good step to the ball. Some fancy footwork there by Farron to Sam Ginther. Ball out of bounds. Throw in for the Tigers. Number 13, Kyle Urban. Nice job, Jack Hillesheim there, gobbling up that ball right on center net. Good touches for Jack Hillesheim here. We'll get him back in the game and make him feel a little more confident. See if the Wildcats can bring one of these balls down here. Got Sam Ginther pressuring. Jackson Stavros on the ball. Again, the Wildcats are a little bit unsure who's going to go to the ball. Looks like Jackson Stavros, nice little play to get it out of harm's way, sends it up. Out of bounds off the Wildcats. We'll have a throw in for the Tigers on the far side. Short throw in. Number 11 pressuring the ball. Ooh, very physical play here by Farmington. Looks like a foul. We'll have a free kick. Looks like Jackson Stavros will take this free kick from the 35-yard line of the football field.
Number 14, Jackson Stavros.
There's a little replay there. Looks like a little extra hip action on that play. Gonna play it back. Big foot from Hunter Goff. Nice control to get it to Sam Ginther. Immediately swarmed by two Farmington players. Yeah, they are just moving the ball. Pretty footwork right there. And we have a foul. Stoppage of play. A foul on number 10, Ryan Erickson. Looks like he played him from behind. There are no cards issued on the play. Just had a little chat with him to make sure things stayed nice and calm. And we have a free kick by number 16, Alex Kagi, from midfield. Gets it up into the box, cleared by Hunter Goff again. Sam Ginther on the ball. Back to Sam Ginther. Looks like he's going to switch fields. The ball up to Ryan Erickson, our little speedster. Cleared out. Ball is still in play. See if Ryan can do something here. Nice little touches to get it to the center of the field. Switching fields. Good ball. Oh, offsides. Good setup. Barely offsides on Philip Caputo on the run.
Direct free kick upcoming for the Tigers.
It's good to see a little offensive pressure put on there. Just need to clean things up a little bit. Nice job by the defenders there to step forward and put the Wildcats offside. The Wildcats swarm on the defender there for the, a good touch. Ryan Erickson in the box. Forces the corner kick. Good job by the defender there to get his foot on it. Nice speed by Ryan Erickson. We'll get a corner kick from the right side here. Looks like number 12, Jake Kolemainen, is going to push up.
Moving over to take Jake Kolemainen, number 12.
This will be the third, I believe, corner kick for Eagan. First one from the right side. But the left-footed Jake Kolemainen on this one. Looks like Ryan Erickson is going to give him a short option. Back to Jake. Just could not get his foot on it. Looks like they tried that play from both sides now, and both times it has not worked. Little mistouch there by Carlos Melgar. But a good job. Good job by the Eagan defender there to come back and clean up the rush from the Tigers. Good physical play by Hunter Goff there, shoulder on shoulder, so the ref lets him play on. Jake Kolemainen comes up. He's going to send a through ball. A little too much on that. Farmington heads it back down to the half field. Ball out of bounds off of number 10, number 18, Adrian Morales. 3 subs for the Farmington Tigers coming in with 21 minutes played, or 21 minutes remaining in the first half. Farmington up 2-0 on the Wildcats. Throw in for Farmington.
Coming off number 5, Matt Lesser, number 7, Carter Watkinson, and number 14, Jonathan Eagan.
Nice shielding of the ball by Farmington there. Sends it back to his defenders. Out of bounds, throw in for the Wildcats. A strong throw in to Ryan Erickson being double teamed. And no one is there for the Wildcats. They get a free run. Number 8, Riley Brzezinski with the up ball for the Farmington Tigers. Jake Coleman trying to get it up to Ryan Erickson. Ryan gets a good run to the middle and a shot on net. Goal for Ryan Erickson, a beautiful rifle of a shot. Excellent play there by Ryan Erickson. Finish off the ball from Jake Coleman. Very strong leg on that young man. Here's the play, steps to the middle and rifles it onto the right side past the goaltender. Tally another one for Ryan Erickson, the leading scorer on the Wildcat squad here, to bring the Wildcats to a 1-goal deficit, a score of 2-1. Another strong play by Ryan Erickson here, making a run. Going to try to force. And he forces the corner kick for Eagan. Ryan Erickson feeling it now. Hopefully this will give a little spark to the Wildcats. Looks like we'll have a 4th corner kick of the game. Looks like the left-footed number 12, Jake Coleman, is coming up to take this kick again. We'll see if they play it short like they have been. Looks like they are not. They're going to let Jake make a through ball here. There is no wind on the field this evening, so this will be a nice true ball. Puts a good leg on it off the far post. Farmington does a nice job heading it out of danger.
For the Wildcats, an unassisted goal scored by number 10, Ryan Erickson. It is unassisted in the 20th minute. The time of the goal is 19 minutes, 15 seconds. Wildcats goal scored by Ryan Erickson. It is unassisted, the time 19:15.
Emilio Herrera, number 7, checks into the game for the Wildcats. Number 3, Sam Ginther, subs out in the 20th minute of the game here. Looks like we have a throw-in for the Wildcats. Number 4, Carlos Melgar is going to get the throw-in. Looks like number 2, Tanner Reed, has checked back in for the Farmington Tigers as well. He's sitting on 1 yellow card for the game. Ball is played out of bounds. Throw in for the Eagan Wildcats. Headed out of bounds. We're going to work our way up the side of the field here with another throw in from Jake Coleman. Getting a few extra yards on his run. And a strong throw. But Farmington clears it to Carlos with the ball. Little pullback move to Adrian. Over to Emilio. Trying to put the ball on Ryan Erickson's leg. 22 smartly puts it out of bounds. Jonas Melling with the throw in for the Wildcats. Short throw in. A nice through ball on the backside. Philip Caputo is there. Slight mistouch by Adrian Morales there, putting it towards the goal, but going a bit wide on the left side. We have a goal kick, which will be taken by number 16, Alex Kegi, for the Farmington Tigers. Number 7, Carter Watkinson, checks into the game. Going in for Captain Cole Eckert. And game on again. Good touch by Ryan Erickson to get it over. Carlos Melgar looking for number 11, Orlando Escobar. Over to number 7, Emilio Herrera. Now we're getting some good touches, some good through balls. Farron Soleil on the ball. And they cleared out of bounds. We'll have another throw in for the Eagan Wildcats here. Number 12, Jake Coleminen. Looks like the Wildcats are getting some quick touches. Nothing on net, but they're at least getting some chances in the offensive zone. The ball is headed down. Nice play there by Emilio Herrera. Oh, excuse me, Orlando Escoval. Oh, 13, Philip Caputo gets taken down in the box, but looks like he may have spun himself down. Nice job by Ryan Erickson to force it out of bounds here. It will be a throw-in for the Tigers. Number 2, Tanner Reed. And the Wildcats on the attack. Philip Caputo, Ryan Erickson. Looks like he's going to switch fields. Adrian over to the far side to Emilio Herrera. And it's out of bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats. Looks like it'll be taken by Emilio. Actually, we'll hand it off to number 12, Jake Coleminen. Throws it to the corner to Orlando Escoval, trying to make some moves. Plays it out of bounds off of the Farmington player. See if we can get a good strong throw in by Jake Coleminen here into the box. The young man has a pretty good arm on him, so we'll see if he can get it there. Gets it close to the box. It's headed out of there by the defenders. And it is touched out of bounds by the Wildcats. Throw in for the Farmington Tigers. 5 is entering the game. Ben Lessert returning to the game, subbing in for, looks to be number 8, Riley Brzezinski. It's nice to see the Wildcats there with some continued pressure onto the ball, onto the Farmington Tigers. Switching fields here a little bit, and looks like he plays advantage here. The Wildcats on the ball. Philip Caputo. Ooh, Farron Soleil takes a good attempt at it and just barely misses. Hunter Goff steps in, plays the ball up, and just a little too much on it. Out of bounds. Throw in Farmington. Looks like this is taken by Ethan Harvey. Ooh, manages to sneak by two Eagan defenders. But Jackson Stavros is there retreating. Plays it to Jake Coleminen. Cannot keep it in bounds. Throw in Farmington. Looks like they're slowing the play down a little bit, letting their offensive players get up here. Looks like we've pulled a bunch of our midfielders back to help us cover defensively here. Good job clearing that ball up. And I believe, good job by Jackson Stavros to shield the ball there out. And Hunter Goff with the clear. Little misplay by the Farmington Tigers. But the ball is touched out of bounds before it's cleared up there by the Wildcats. Another throw in for the Tigers. We have about 12.5 minutes remaining in the first half here. The Farmington Tigers up 2-1 on the Wildcats on 2 early goals. And Ryan Erickson for Eagan scored one to make it a 1-goal deficit. Good speed by number 4, Carlos Mulger, there to track it down, keep it from going out and getting a corner kick. Nice play by number 7 there, Carter Watkinson. And the slide tackle to control the ball. Looks like the AR calls an offsides there on the far side. This will be a free kick taken by Jack Hillesheim. Just inside the box. Wildcat bench is all up and standing, cheering the boys on, trying to get some excitement here. A quick play there by number 11, Orlando Escoval, to get it up into the offensive end. Ryan Erickson working hard, but he could not keep it in bounds. Looks like we have a goal kick. And Ryan Erickson is getting a little discussion with the head ref, possibly about his attempted slide tackles. Ball headed up high by Jackson Stavros. This time he gets it down. And this is trouble. Good job by Carlos Melgar just to get it out of bounds. Avoid the shot, but they earn the corner kick. This will be Farmington's first corner kick of the game.
Corner kick upcoming for the Farmington Tigers, their first.
We'll see what kind of a set play the Farmington Tigers try to run here. We do have two subs coming in for Farmington. Number 10, Cole Eckert, returning to the game, along with number 14, Jonathan Gideon.
Gideon, number 14. Casey Christensen, number 6.
Nice ball to the center of the box. Jake Coleman with the clear. Up to Farron Soleil. It's a fancy footwork to keep it in. And Farmington just boots it down to clear their zone. Hunter Goff with a nice touch there by Orlando. Back to Jake Kolemainen. Goes for the through ball up to Ryan Erickson. Overshoots. And now we have an attack coming from Farmington. But Hunter Goff tracks it down. Plays it up to Jake Kolemainen. Up to Adrian Morales. Beautiful little heel touch there. Jake Kolemainen on the run. Serves it up to Ryan Erickson. Ryan Erickson on the ball, trying to make the turn. Sends it back. And a through ball. Good header. Beautiful header there by Orlando Escoval. And the goalie makes a nice save, diving to his right. Nice attack there from the Wildcats. It's nice to see a bunch of players getting up the field, forcing the goalie to make a nice save, diving to his left. Adrian Morales. Nice little ball over here to Philip Caputo. We have Carlos Melgar on the run. Fender there, number 2, puts it out of bounds. Looks like he's playing with quite the dinger on his forehead. He's got a pretty healthy bandage there. Not sure if that happened in the game or in warm-ups, but looks like a foul on number 2 there, Tanner Reed. We're going to get a free kick. Number 2 is the player on Farmington that does have the 1 yellow card. So we'll get a free kick here by Jake Kolemainen from the right side.
12, Jake Kolemainen on the kick.
The referee marks off the 10 yards and blows the whistle. Nice ball to the far side and ahead. Looks like it went into the back of a defender to keep that out of the net. Nice little play by the Wildcats. Ball is popping up and around a little bit. Looks like the double slide tackle. Adrian Morales comes up with the ball. And it gets put upfield. Jackson Stavros takes it down with time. Good touch. Tries to get it over to Philip Caputo. We now have the speedy Ryan Erickson, so they play it out of bounds to keep it off his foot. Here comes Jake Kolemainen with the throw-in. Nice to Jake puts it on net. Little mistouch. Easy save for the Farmington Tiger goaltender, Will Buffington. But as the great Wayne Gretzky would always say, you can't score if you don't shoot. Adrian Morales puts it out of bounds. Looks like we have a couple more subs coming in for the Farmington Tigers. Number 4, Gavin Watkinson. And number 13, Kyle Urban. It's a pretty good matchup thus far in this game with the 3rd and 4th place teams in the South Suburban Conference. Eagan ranked number 3 in the conference with 7 points, and Farmington at 4th with 6 points. So you knew this one was going to be a pretty tough matchup for both teams. Hunter Goff there had a handful of jersey. They're going to get a free kick from just outside the box. That is a tough one to get away with if you got a handful of jersey like that. You see it in the replay there. Slowed him up just enough. The ref was right there. Good call. Got Jack Hillesheim setting up his 3-person wall. This is number 10, Cole Eckert. They did score on the other side from this earlier in the game. So we'll see if the Wildcats can defend this. It is a good ball, but it's up and over. That's something the Vikings could have used the other day there, right through the uprights. We have a free kick for Jack Hillesheim here with 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half. After those first early goals by the Farmington team, it really has been a much more even game. Kind of a back and forth affair. Both teams are looking to get some control and some time some control of the ball and some time on the offensive zone. The speedster there. Oh, nice through ball and a great defensive play. Good setup by the Tigers. Defender happened to be in the right spot at the right time to get the corner kick for the Tigers. This will be their second of the game, I believe. Corner kick will be taken by number 2, Tanner Reed. Jack Hillesheim punches it out, and the shot goes wide. That was number 10, it looks like, on the corner kick, Cole Eckert. Looks like the Farmington Tigers are going to control the ball. Oh, little turnover there. Wildcats run onto it. Right now it's who's not going to turn it over at midfield right now is what it looks like we're having here in the last couple minutes of the first half. We have the ball up to Philip Caputo. To Orlando Escoval. He at number 10, or number 12, continues to control for the Farmington team. Plays it out of bounds himself. We have a throw-in for Jake Kolemainen from the Wildcats. Man, it does not cross the line, so they are going to move upfield. Looks like he was ridden out of bounds there by Jake Kolemainen for the foul. So we'll have a free kick for the Tigers from about the 35-yard line.
Call the Wildcats free kick for the Tigers.
These can always be dangerous. Some of these boys have pretty good legs. They can get it to the box from there. Put it on frame. Looks like Jack Hillesheim. And the Wildcats clear out of bounds. Another throw in for Farmington. Ball is headed out of bounds there. Looks like we'll get a throw in for the Cats. Taken by number 4, Carlos Melgar. Short into Hunter Goff. There's a very good size advantage here for the Farmington on some of the players for Eagan. We have a speedy team, but we have a small team for the most part. And here we go. We have Ryan Erickson on the patented run up the line. Nice job keeping it in. And he gets the corner kick there. Nice job by Ryan to make that happen. His speed is his dangerous weapon. Looks like we're down to 45 seconds left in the half. Jake Coleman hustling over to take this corner kick. Every time we see these last second corner kicks, reminds us all in Eagan here of the state championship girls game last year. The Wildcats scored with 7 seconds left to take the state championship. Oh, looked like we had an attempt there, but and looks like some players had a little disagreement there. Someone got taken down, or believed they were taken down. The referee will settle things down. The ref needs to step in between these players here to get them apart. Looks like he's having a few words for Adrian Morales. Some of the Farmington fans are asking for a card. But from the looks of it, it was kind of both players who got a little pushy with each other. So the ref is just going to calm things down, finish off these last 16.7, allow the teams to regroup at halftime. Hunter. Looks like they're going to get a final run at it. Nice play by Hunter Goff to put it out of bounds to get the halftime whistle. Well, end of the first half here at Wildcat Stadium. We have a 2-1 game led by the Farmington High School Tigers over the Eagan Wildcats. Half of the game remaining. Looks like the weather is going to hold off. A beautiful evening for soccer here at Wildcat Stadium. And we'll see what Coach Turk and the Wildcats can come up with here at halftime to calm things down and hopefully get some offense going. We will see you back here for the second half at Eagan Wildcat Stadium.
I remember, Dad, you and Mom got this car with a hatchback. I said, you know, I'd be happy to give you the money to get a really great car. And she said, well, no, this works for me. I says, why? Because it's the right height to put the meals in. Dad, tell me when you first got an inkling about Meals on Wheels.
There was kind of an abandoned house. That's where we got started with Meals on Wheels. We kind of filled a need for people as they got older.
It's the human interaction that probably fed them much more than the food.
Oh, yeah. When you can see somebody else benefiting by your life in some way, you can't help but feel good about it, I think.
Well, the reason I'm involved, Dad, is because you are, and you're so inspiring. How you've impacted people is enormous.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America, let's do lunch.
You made her college years possible, opening that education savings account when she was little, spearheading campus tours, and deciphering financial aid. If you can ace planning for college, you can do it for retirement. Get on track with tips at aceyourretirement.org.
Fall is setting in, and that means that it's time for Lone Oak Days at Holtz Farm Park in Eagan. Enjoy entertainment, refreshments, and a variety of activities at Lone Oak Days at Holtz Farm in Eagan, September 22nd and 23rd, 2018.
See elephants hiding in trees because they're really good at it. Yeah, I get it.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is that cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, not bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in the shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
It appears these hot ashes are about to be dumped, which could possibly start a wildfire. How will Smokey deal with such a hot situation? The garden hose defense. Next, a thorough stir. Then another spray. And finally, feeling if the ashes are cool.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes, the selfie. A ritual practiced so frequently with this tribe, but not so much by Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help,
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Planning the right amount of food is hard. The Guestimator makes it easy. Just tell it who's coming and what's for dinner. Then it tells you how much to make. And yes, it even plans for leftovers. Try it at SaveTheFood.com.
Well, welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here for the second half of the Eagan versus Farmington boys varsity soccer game. In the first half, the Farmington Tigers were able to get a 2-1 lead. You can see shots on goal here. The Farmington Tigers led with 8 shots on goal, while Eagan led with fouls, with 8 fouls. No penalty kicks. One of those Farmington goals was scored on a free kick from just outside the box. So the Wildcats need to clean that up a little bit, but all in all, it's been a pretty even game. I would say the first 15 minutes or so, Farmington definitely did take it to Eagan, and the shots do show that with the 2 additional shots from Farmington. But Coach Turk had the boys over in the corner there and had a nice huddle going for the full 10 minutes, so hopefully he was espousing them with advice and asking them to clean things up, calm down, and try to possess the ball to hopefully lead us to another goal here to bring it to a tie game. There was a little bit of shenanigans at the end of the first half there, but looks like both teams are going to come out with cooler heads. And hopefully we'll see us some good soccer. As I said, this is a tough matchup for both teams. They are 3rd and 4th in the conference standings with a 6-2-1 overall record for Eagan and a 5-2-1 overall record for Farmington. They are separated by 1 point in the conference. And game on. Ryan Erickson with the kickoff. Back to Sam Ginther. Over to Hunter Goff. Looks like Farmington is going to pressure and force the Wildcats to play it out. It's always tough to see that pressure right off the first face-off. Wildcats handled it by putting it out of bounds. Hopefully we can gather control here. Nice throw in by the Nice job by Hunter Goff to shield the ball out there to get the corner kick for Jackie Lasime.
Goal kick, Wildcats.
Looks like the starting lineup for the Wildcats is back to the way the first half started, with the addition of Farron Soleil Jimeno is in the game. A slight misplay. Jackie Lasime comes out, and Hunter Goff is able to clear the ball out. It's a little dangerous play there. The Wildcats are able to track it down. Nice ball by Ryan Erickson to play it up. And it is out of bounds to the Wildcats. Throw in here to Philip Caputo on the far side. Plays it into Farron Soleil Jimenez. Good touch back to Sam Ginther. Taking it back wide. Makes the through ball. Crosses it in. And the goaltender gets it after a little mishandle. Had Ryan Erickson knocking on the doorstep there. If he would have mishandled that, Ryan would have slam dunked it in. Ooh, tough header by Jake Coleman in there. Took it a little bit low on the forehead, it looks like. Oh. Looks like he chicken winged his arm out there just a little bit and got called on the handball there for Orlando Escobar. Nice run, and AR does call him offsides on the kick. And it's a risky play there with a guy coming full speed at you to step forward and force him offsides, but the call was made by the AR. Sounds like in the stands a few Farmington parents disagreed, but they're not getting paid, so I guess we'll go with it. Refs. Nice touch by Farron Soleil there. And the up ball to Ryan Erickson. See the speed from Dalton Hunstead. He's going to make a move, put it on net, and no one is on the backside to track it down. Nice speed shown by the Wildcats. No one on the backside for the attack. The Farmington throws it out of bounds. And the game is back on. Number 4, Carlos Melgar with the ball. Gets taken out. Foul on the Tigers. We have a free kick from the far side. Looks like Jake Coleman is going over to take the... It's a strong play there by Carlos Melgar. See in the replay here, it throws a leg out and takes him out. Nice job by Carlos. Here comes our free kick. Jake Coleman goes short side. Oof, the rebound does come out. Farron Soleil Jimeno does get a foot on it, puts it slightly over the frame.
That last shot for the Wildcats, Farron Soleil Jimeno, number 2.
Free goalie kick for the Tigers. It is nice to see the ball down on the Tigers' end here. Wildcats are mounting a nice offense. Some nice footwork there by Farron. Forces the ball out of bounds. Is throw in for the Wildcats. And off the head. Looks like we'll get it turned over for the Farmington squad. Got a decent crowd here tonight cheering on the Wildcats. It is High Schools Against Cancer. This is the Kick It to Cancer event this evening. The High Schools Against Cancer is collecting money, selling t-shirts for cancer research. And they're doing a good job spreading the word this whole week. People can get out on Friday night to the high school game. It is the football's version of Kick It to Cancer. They will be selling the pink football t-shirts, along with creating a chain of messages for people that are fighting cancer or have fought cancer in the past as a support thing. It's a great job by High Schools Against Cancer and Todd Carlson, the teacher here at Eagan, to get the program up and running. Dalton Hunstead with the throw-in. Nice little footwork there to keep it in. Looks like the throw-in will be for Eagan. Taken by Jake Kolemainen on the far close side. It is within range here for him to get it into the box. So let's see if we can get a nice strong throw-in. And here it is. And the ball is cleared. Hunter Goff with the head to put it out of bounds, slow down the attack. Nice job by Sam Ginther to play it with his chest. Dalton Hunstead back to Sam Ginther. Nice hustle by Sam Ginther to slow him down. The ball by Jake Kolemainen, and a little bit of a foul by Jake Kolemainen there. We'll get a free kick from the 30. Close enough that number 16 here, Alex Kiagi, excuse me, can get it on net from here. So hopefully the Wildcats mark up. He plays it to the top of the box, headed out by Hunter Goff. That will be a throw-in for the Tigers. Again, Hunter Goff gets a tall body on it there. And nice job by Philip Caputo to clear it out to midfield. A couple unfortunate touches. Nice job by Jack Hillesheim coming out to play the ball. Slow things down. Booted up to midfield. Ryan Erickson with a good touch, run on by Dalton Hunstead. Back over to Ryan Erickson. Oh, and the shot on net. Beautiful diving save by the goaltender, Will Buffington, to push it out of bounds and get the corner kick for the Wildcats.
Save made by Will Buffington. Corner kick upcoming for the Wildcats.
This will be the sixth corner kick of the game for the Wildcats.
Sixth of the game for the Wildcats. First of the second half from the far side. On the kick, Jake Kolemainen, number 12.
Left-footed Jake Kolemainen is going to be taking this one from the far corner. Coach Turk is calling out a play. Waving people in. Looks like they're going to play it possibly short again. Oh, the play was there, and Sam Ginther put it just wide. That was a beautiful play by Eagan with two players. Let it go through their legs so that Sam Ginther can run onto the ball for the shot. Excellent play, excellently drawn up play. And it's Philip Caputo on the ball. Beautiful move to center the ball. And they are able to clear it. Jake Kolemainen with the ball. Gets it over to Dalton Hunstead. Dalton is going to work for and try to get that. Good hustle by Ryan Erickson to come to the assist of Dalton. Put it towards the middle. And our defenders, nice job by Hunter Goff. Gets tripped from behind and lands on top of the ball. Looks like he may have tight muscle. Nope, he is okay, which is good. We need our tall defender back there. You can see on the play here, he gets touched from behind, maybe grabbed and falls onto the ball. Big booted free kick into the box. And Farron Soleil just taps it out of bounds. Looks like Farmington is going to slow it down with a sub here, number 13 coming in.
Substitution for the Tigers.
Kyle Urban.
Number 13 back in, coming off Jonathan Gideon, number 14.
We are 10 minutes into the second half, and the Wildcats are still down one, as Farmington still leads it. Nice touch to Adrian, over to Dalton, back to Adrian. Dalton centers it, and it is cleared. Jake Coleman runs up on the ball, shields it well, and gets pushed down from behind. Free kick for the Wildcats.
Whistle foul on the Tigers. Free kick for the Wildcats.
Looks like in the replay there, a little bit of bumping, a little bit of hands. Seems like a legit call. Free kick for Sam Ginther. Gets it to the far side. And the ball does go through just wide of the frame. Shot was by number 2, Ferran Soleil Jimeno. It leads to a goal kick for the Tigers. Looks like that goes off of Dalton Hunstead for a throw-in. Another throw-in off of Sam Ginther's body. They're moving up the field here with throw-ins. Nice job by Sam Ginther shielding the ball. The center ref calls it for a throw-in for the Wildcats. A few of the Farmington fans are getting a little boisterous about the calls, but looks like a foul there on Sam Ginther. We'll have a free kick from the 50 for the Tigers. Looks like the Tigers are going to slow play it a little bit here. Take a little more time off the clock, which is a wise move.
Number 16, Alex Kiagi.
Nice strong kick, getting it in. Hillesheim does punch it out, makes the secondary save. And the Wildcats are smart to just play it out of bounds off of the Tigers for a throw-in. The ball is played up by number 11, Orlando Escobar. Dalton Hunstead on the ball. Looks like we're going to play some air ball here, punching it back and forth. Hopefully a team can gather control. We have a throw-in. And we have a sub for the Tigers. Looks like number 15, Faris Ayub coming into the game.
Number 5, Ben Lessert.
And we have a throw-in for the Tigers. Up ball by Jake Coleman and Ryan Erickson, trying to run onto it. And they smartly clear it out of bounds on the far side of the field. Nice little flick over there on the far side by Orlando. Fancy footwork to Sam Ginther. Touching it over to Jake Kolemainen, who will service it into the Dalton Hunstead. And a shot is in. Hit the post and bounced out back to the goaltender. Nice setup, unlucky bounce off of that far post. It's the best chance the Wildcats have had this half. Hopefully they can build upon that. If you check out the replay there, The service, Dalton, the trickle shot off the post and directly back. Unfortunate for the Wildcats, but the pressure is a good thing to see. Hopefully they can keep this up. It is played out of bounds off the head of Sam Ginther for the Tigers throw-in. There's captain number 12, Jake Coleman, on the screen. Ooh, Ryan Erickson making a good run with the flick up and over. It is a goal kick for the Tigers. That speed does kill. Ryan Erickson getting a few chances. Looks like the Eagan pit is in attendance this evening, a small pit. They are now standing and cheering on the boys. Looks like an over-the-back call there on the Tigers, on Sam Ginther. Hunter Goff plays it in towards Dalton Hunstead. Gets a second shot at it. Over to Jake Coleman. Farmington parent who is a little upset in the stands. You can probably hear him over the mic. I will try to talk over that. But we have a foul. And a free kick for number 3, Sam Ginther. Looks like he's going to the far side. Farmington gets ahead on it. Track down. Some fancy footwork on the side. And we punch it out for a corner kick. No, a goal kick. There's a foul in the corner, so it will be a free kick for the Tigers from the very far corner.
Whistle foul call on the Wildcats. Free kick for the Tigers.
This kick will be taken by number 16, Alex Gagey. Another throw in for the Tigers.
Substitution for Farmington, number 14, Jonathan Gideon.
Jonathan Gideon returning to the game for the Tigers, number 14. Subbing in for number
13, Kyle Urban.
For Kyle Urban, number 13, coming out. Nice control. And it is, the AR called it one way, the center ref calls it for the Tigers. Again, they have a lot of players over on that far side. It looks like we need to switch fields here and start attacking with speed. We have a goal kick for Jack Hillesheim. Up to Sam Ginther. He puts the ball up into the corner, and it forces the Tigers to put it out of bounds. Looks like a Wildcat throw-in. A nice service to the far side. With a heel kick over to Jake Kolemainen. Ooh, the curving shot. Curving shot, which is a tricky shot there for the goaltender. And he boots it out of bound to clear it. Here's the rebound. He puts a little bend on it, almost loses it. Nice attempt, nice save. We are halfway through the second half here, 20 minutes left to play. We have a throw in for Jake Coleman from the far corner. Gets it to the close corner of the box, and it is returned to him. And another service, another head, and oh my gosh, a beautiful save by the goaltender. Hunter Goff there gets a big foot on it. Beautiful save. Will Buffington is having quite the game today. There are some very good quality shots coming towards him, and he is stopping most everything. Looks like a little two-handed shove there from behind. There's the replay. Oh, that is a healthy two-handed shot. I may have got a card out on myself on that one. But the ref lets it go, calls a penalty. And we have a throw-in for the Tigers. And another sub coming in. We have number 5, Ben Lessert, returning to the game. Coming out, number 16. I can't see who that is. Nice strong throw-in, collected by Jackson Stavros. Sam Ginther. A free kick here taken by Jackson Stavros. Good speed shown by Dalton Hunstead to gather the ball, and another throw-in forced. Looks like Dalton Hunstead collecting the ball. Hands it off to Jake Kohlmeinen, who'll be making the throw, seeing if he can get it to the box. Oh, the ball does make it through, and we have a shot wide by Dalton Hunstead on the redirect. It is nice to see these plays coming. Off a strong throw in there. We now have a corner kick, or a goal kick for the Tigers. Looks like the ref is warning them to not stall. The ball is played back by Jackson Stavros, coming with pressure on him. The Wildcats are outnumbered, but looks like our defenders have come back. Playing a through ball to number 14, who sends it out the end off his chest. Good attempt, just barely out of bounds, leads to the goal kick for Jack Hillisheim. It's a very competitive game between these two teams. Both teams coming off a strong season so far. Although on Saturday, September 15th, Park Cottage Grove did defeat Farmington 1-0. But previously to that, they did defeat conference opponents Apple Valley with a score of 2-0. So they're having a very good season. Strong through ball, a little too much on it to put it out of bounds. Goal kick for the Tigers. The shots this half are shots attempted are 9-2 Eagan this half, so they are putting a lot of shots towards the frame, with a third of them going on goal. Some good attempts, some beautiful saves by Will Buffington of Farmington to keep them in the 1-goal lead. Eagan Pitt going some "here we go Eagan, here we go" cheers. It's good to see the Pitt showing up for soccer games as well as football and volleyball, which has the Pep Fest this week set at Eagan. The Pitt is ranked number 1 nationally. A good ball into the box, and the attempted shot across the frame. Dalton Hunstead can't quite track it down. Looks like we get the throw in for the Wildcats.
Substitution for the Wildcats, back in the game, Adrian Morales, number 18.
Adrian Morales is checking back into the game. Number 4, Carlos Melgar. A little confusion on who was subbing off. Carlos makes his way off, and we have a throw in for the Wildcats. It is up, it is headed, and the ball is down. Oh my goodness. It was a pinball there, but it stayed out of the back of the net. Some beautiful attempts by Eagan off the big throw in. Looks like Jake Coleminer requesting a dry ball for a better grip, see if he can get it back into the box for the attacking Eagan players. Good arcing throw. Head, head, head. And Sam Ginther has to clear it out and let the Wildcats regroup. And Sam Ginther again. And the foul by Sam Ginther. Free kick here for number 7, it looks like, is going to be taking it for the Tigers. And 16 calls him off after a little water break. And we'll be taking Alex Kiagi, the defender, will move up to take this kick. Proven to have a very strong leg this game. So I'm going to guess he'll put this off the far post. And they look for the head, and the head off of Egan's head for the corner kick for the Tigers. This will be Farmington's first corner kick of the half and their 3rd of the game.
First corner kick of the second half for the Tigers.
Hunter Goff gets ahead on it and forces it out for another corner kick.
For the Tigers, their 4th. From the far side with Cole Eckert, number 10 on the kick.
Cole Eckert taking the kick. Plays this one short and kicked out of bounds for a throw-in. Harmlessly cleared on that one. Wildcats had that one covered well. We are down to just under 12 minutes left in this game, this South Suburban Conference matchup. Nice little flick by Farron Soleil Jimeno. And a harmless ball wide of the frame. It's a goalie kick for Jack Hillisheim. Looks like the Wildcats are shifting to a slightly more offensive tack here. Looks like we have 3 defenders instead of our standard 4. They've moved Jake Coleminen up to the middle, it appears. Slide tackle by Hunter Goff out of bounds. Good safe slide tackle.
Substitution for the Tigers. Riley Brzezinski, number 8.
Riley Brzezinski back in for the Farmington Tigers. Starting to see a sub every whistle here from the Farmington Tigers. The slow play down a little bit. Ooh, and they had someone open on the backside, but Jack Hillisheim tracks it down. Ooh, Jake Coleminen with the misplay. Nice job by John Ginther, Sam Ginther. Ball off of the Tigers for the throw-in. We had 2 balls on the field there, so we will redo the throw-in. Adrian Morales now back at left back. Hunter Goff steps up on the play and tracks down that ball. Sam Ginther. Ref played advantage until the Wildcats gathered it up. Calls a foul on Sam Ginther. Free kick for the Tigers from the 48-yard line. 49-yard line of the football field. The ref moves them back a little bit. And the ref is warning them for wasting some more time. Looks like every little bit, every second they can get to wind off the clock is a second they do not have to deal with the Wildcats here, who seem to be surging a little bit. We have another sub coming in. On the next whistle, we'll have a sub. Wildcats played back to Jackson Stavros. Puts it up to Ryan Erickson. Tracked down. Sam Ginther come back to get the ball over to Hunter Goff, who will play a through ball up to the box. On to the goal. Goaltender comes out, makes a nice catch. Fairly harmless. But Ryan Erickson was right on the doorstep just in case. Hunter Goff moving forward to play the ball into space. Looks like Philip Caputo with the foul. Looks like a free kick for the Wildcats by Hunter Goff. Will take it here. A foul on drawn by Philip Caputo. And we will switch it out. Sam Ginther.
Sam Ginther, number 3 on the kick.
Looks like they moved almost everybody up. Nice ball to the top of the box. Nice little flick. And the ball is going to go, nope, they keep it in bounds. Nice hustle by the Farmington player. Looks like they're gonna play it wide. Chase down here. Nice job by Adrian Morales. Over to Jackson Stavros. Up to the Jake Coleman at center. Farmington is content just to play it downfield. Keep it out of their offensive zone and make the Wildcats work a long field. Jackson Stavros plays it up to Dalton Hunstead. And a kick. Grabbed by Jack Hillesheim. We are down to 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the contest tonight. Eagan Wildcats being down 2-1 at this point. All the scoring happened in the first half. This half, the shots have definitely been in Wildcats' favor. The shots attempted on record are 12 shots attempted for Eagan to 4 attempted for the Tigers. The Cats are pushing. And they kick it out for a throw-in for the Tigers. And we have another sub coming in for the Tigers. It's like number 7 coming back into the game here. Whistle on, play on. The short throw. Jackson Stavros tracks it down. Gives it a good boot. Out of bounds to the scorer's table. Throw in for the Tigers. Throws it up the line. Nice flick. He's kicked out by Jackson Stavros for another throw in for the Tigers. We are down to 5 minutes remaining. That is played out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Eagan. We have a sub for Eagan, number 20.
Number 20, Henry Wright.
Henry Reich coming in for Farron Soleil Jimeno. And looks like he is being sent off. Oh, he had a bracelet on. Quickly pulled that off. And the game is on. Kicked out of bounds by the Wildcats for a Tigers throw-in. Hunter Goff with the head. Over to Adrian Morales. Henry gets it up. Good job by Adrian there to track it down. Get it up to Henry, over to Philip Caputo. Philip over in the corner to Jake Coleman, puts the ball to the middle. And a shot by Sam Ginther. Shot is wide. Goal kick for the Tigers. We are down to 3 minutes left in this contest. Hunter Goff corrals that kick, gets it up to Henry Reif. Over to Philip Caputo. That ball was not out of bounds when he picked it up. And we have a foul. And the clock is stopped with 2:19 left. We have an injury on the Tigers. I cannot see who the number is. Looks like number 7, Carter Watkinson. The athletic trainer for Eagan. Deanna Bachland over there, check him out. Looks like he got a little shook up as he went down. Ref will have a little chat with number 20 for Eagan, asking him to calm down a little bit. Looks like we're going to have a free kick. If someone can locate a ball, there it is. Not sure what the hesitation is, and the game is back on. Some parents disagree with the call that was happening there, but he was his 10 yards out, so. Ooh, the clock is stopped. We have a foul. And the ref is delivering a, looks like we had some hands around Sam Ginther there. So a yellow card is given.
Yellow card issued.
The yellow card is given to
number 10, Cole Eckert.
Cole Eckert, the captain, with the yellow card there. Sam Ginther is preparing to take this kick. He's been instructed to wait for the referee to get in position. It's a big play here with 2 minutes left in the game. And the kick is touched by the wall. Nice job by Farmington. And cleared. Well played by Farmington. After all that, the Tigers put it out of bounds. Looks like we have a throw-in with 1:36 left in the game. Adrian Morales with the throw-in. The Tigers are content to just punch it downfield and keep it out of the offensive zone. Oh, and the clock is stopped. We have a yellow card. You can tell it got in his head a little bit there. He will have a seat on the bench, and he is subbed in with number 9, Alex Prentice. Jack Prentice with the ball here. We are down to 1 minute left in the game. Ball comes up to Philip Caputo. A misplay there. Hunter Goff tracks it down. 45 seconds. Sam Ginther on the ball. And a corner kick for the Wildcats if they hustle. They have 30 seconds left. This is their 7th corner kick of the game. Everyone's coming down, including our goaltender. Another ball in. Oh, and the shot is wide. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the Tigers come away with the victory at Eagan's Wildcat Stadium this evening. A hard-fought game by both these squads. Well, Farmington does get the 2-1 lead with all the scoring done in the first half to bring their record to a 6-2-1 record, while the Wildcats fall to a 6-3-1 on the season. They will flip-flop positions in the standings in the South Suburban Conference. It was a very interesting game with Farmington controlling the first half and obviously scoring those goals to take it to the Wildcats. Thank you for watching this evening on Eagan TV. We appreciate your viewing. Make it out for the next Wildcat game. We appreciate your viewing. See you next time from Eagan Wildcat Stadium.